Welcome back to Dragonbane, Secrets of the Dragon Emperor, everyone. Adventurers, are you ready for adventures? Or at least coming back from an adventure. This show is rated R because, I don't know, why is it rated R, everybody? Because it's not PG-13.
Keeping that in credit just in case we need it.
Exactly, yes. There can be body parts chopped off, and there could be horrors bestowed upon people. And so far, we've seen, I don't know, lots of dead goblins. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, but they don't count as people, so it's all good.
Oh, genocidal much?
No, I'm not saying we should kill them all, just that they're not part of civilized society.
Okay, then. That makes it much better. So now you all know why it's rated R. I'm Mikael Hellstrom, your Game Master, and with us today we have...
I'm Ben. I'm playing Ethuin, an elven mariner.
I'm Roger. I'm playing Omvar, a wolfkin animist.
And I'm Wouter. I'm playing Sir Quinlan Ponsworth, Duck Knight of Mallard.
Mallard Knight, yes. And last time we were in Fort Malus, and the group have uncovered all its treasures, which were basically golden apples and a little bit of other gold as well, a little bit of silver, a little bit of jewelry, and some goblins that you could also plunder. But I think you're all maxed out for encumbrance almost, aren't you? Or are you?
Are we?
Are we?
I think so.
And even if we're not...
I'm at 7 of 11.
I'm at 7 of 7.
Ah, so Quinlan can grab something more, and Omvar is at 5.5 out of 7, so he can also grab a little bit more. And if you eat your field rations immediately this morning, you will be down a little bit more even. Shall we eat our field rations immediately this morning?
Yeah.
I think so.
That
Gives
makes
us good
sense.
energy for carrying all this stuff. What are the field rations?
I have now
We-
removed 3 from Omvar.
Do we sleep or have we been up all night? Because I've still got willpower damage.
I think some were up all night to watch for potential horrifying things. But nothing bad happened. So now we have more inventory space for Omvar as well. Do you want to grab some goblin stuff? Of course you do.
What's the biggest payoff? Is it short bows that improve for us?
That's a good question, isn't it? The price of short bows will soon plunge in short bows. The typical price is 25 gold, and for
Short on short bows.
melee weapons, short sword is 8 gold. So yes, definitely short bows. Don't know why they are so much more expensive, but they are. Maybe it's fine craftsmanship that go into making a bow.
Goblin craftsmanship renowned for its...
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Very much so. I'm gonna put... We had at least 3 goblin. 1, 2... Yeah, that's all you can take, unfortunately. 2 goblin short bows on Omvar's in Omvar's pack. And so Quinlan can grab one too, right?
Yes.
You can grab other stuff too, to be fair. No, wait, you can't, because they've been all overgrown. We've already taken all that stuff. So that's all good.
I think I found myself a nice hammer, right?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, no, you've plundered all the things. Of...
If we've
I
got
love
any
plundering.
spare capacity... If we've got any spare capacity left, we can... Anything else that attacks us on the way back, we can loot from them.
Exactly. Nothing is gonna attack you on the way back. This is a peaceful country now, isn't it?
That's of course.
You took a boat to get up here, didn't you?
No, we just walk.
Oh, you just walked.
with the
Okay.
donkey.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I misremembered. It's been a minute, hasn't it?
We were considering buying one, but
Yeah.
didn't.
So,
We're thinking about it now. The way the movement for the boat isn't any faster than walking, and the way the river curves, the boat would actually be slower.
yeah, it might be a little bit. Though that's a bit weird too. Well, it's upstream one way and then downstream the others. One could argue that it takes longer to canoe the thing upstream and then faster to go back or something. But I just
Might be
realized
more
that
economical to hire one if we expect a lot of loot from an expedition instead of buying one to
yeah.
keep.
But right now, of course, we want to head back, and to do that, we're going to travel in shifts. You can travel about 7 kilometers or so this morning shift. So you'd get about there-ish. Here in Fort Malus, you'd get about 2 squares or so. And of course, we need someone to find the path for us, don't we? Pathfinder, do you have a map? Yes, you do. You can roll a pathfinding check just straight up to find your way back. Umvar, of course.
Yeah, and that's right. I've got also the. Is it cold enough for there to be a problem with the cold, or is it just?
I believe we have a good, nice. No, you don't need the fur at all right now. It's has from this clearly inland climate. He said, having lived on the prairies in Canada, has gone from -20 to centigrade to Celsius to +30, and a bit of a downpour. Yeah. Why is it like that? Okay.
So if you don't have the map, you get a disadvantage.
Yes, exactly. And I'm gonna remove the fur. No, I can't remove. You have to carry the fur.
I took the fur off so it didn't count it in the roll.
No, I'm talking about if you're walking around with a fur in +30, wouldn't you roll for constitution or get exhausted by heat stroke?
And just unequip it, right? Yeah, but then it weighs more.
But then it weighs more, and then you have to roll a strength.
I can handle it. I'm fine.
Now, there is no such thing in the rules saying that you would actually get heat stroke or anything, I don't think. They have rules for almost everything, but I haven't seen that. What is it? Combat and damage, infrared conditions.
Do you want us to unequip it for the extra weight?
Yes! Other hazards, let's see now. Darkness, fear, poison, disease, falling, swimming, hunger, cold, not heat. You can tell that this game is designed by Swedes. What do you mean heat strokes? You can't get heat out in the nature.
Yeah.
I'm not actually sure if there is a of an equipping or unequipping fur, because I've just got it in my inventory and it doesn't.
No, it's the check mark next to it.
Mine isn't ticked. It was still giving me the chance to wear it when I made the roll. I didn't take it.
Okay, because if I
Yeah, I unticked mine, and then it goes from 0 weight to 1 weight.
I was looking wrong. Yeah, I see fur and sleeping fur are 2 different things.
Yes,
I was looking at the wrong one.
Yes, they are. Yeah. If we unclick it, then you'd have to roll a strength check. But if we click it, I think it's going to be a constitution check, which in your case is better.
Or you can just hand it off to my character, who still has encumbrance to spare.
Or you can just... Yeah, exactly. Let's do that. That's another moment of Mikael the Game Master being extra. Just because it has to be plausible. There. And I now remove the fur from Omvar. There we go. Okay.
The manticores get heat stroke because of how furry they are.
Exact. Wait, what? I'm going to remove the fur from Aethuin too, and also give that one to... There we go. So now we're all set here. Everything is correct.
Yay.
Everybody is properly encumbered. Sir Quinlan has 1 slot left. You are no longer sweating buckets of sweat. And let's go. Roll and... Oh, you rolled the bushcraft. Oh my god, you're way ahead of me here. It is a rainy day. You are all being drenched in... there's been a lot of precipitation in this place lately, hasn't there? Apparently, these mountains capture all the moist and just let it down right here for whatever reason. I guess it means that the mists disappear a bit, just struck down by the rain. I have a feeling there's gonna be... Yeah, there's... I don't think it's gonna do much for your moods being this wet. And it might complicate your journey a little bit because, like, all terrain, even more terrain will be considered rough as long as there is downpour like this.
Great. We go from Mistyville to Muddyville.
Yes, exactly. On the other hand, will there be any horrifying monsters waiting for you? Maybe, and maybe not. Is that ominous?
Yes.
As it turns out, we're splashing down along the hill here, and you might even be able to hear a bird or two. Isn't that nice? Though most of them are hiding away from the horrible rain. Surely I have a nice rain. Nope, I don't have a nice rain. Let me add that. We need to have a rain here. Yeah, we're gonna get all the way to noon with nothing horrifying happening. How about that? Can you even countenance the fact that you've gone an entire shift without anything bad happening?
It should be good now, but of course we'll probably be attacked as we're trying to sleep again.
Probably, yes.
What time is it now?
Now it's just noon. You have a good other shift to walk. And that's also going to be rough terrain. And I think that's also going to be a bushcraft check, isn't it? Everybody's very happy about being absolutely drenched, right? Uh-oh.
Okay, we will push that because I'm really not in a mood.
Mood for mishaps? Look at that. Dragon time. You take a wrong turn, you fear that you have gotten all the group completely lost, and then you realize, wait a minute, the moss is growing on that side of the trees. That means that south must be... And you save the situation. By the end of the day, who knows how far you might have gotten. Well, without incident? Maybe? Will it be without incident, or will there be another prowling manticore? I think all of you are on the lookout for manticores, just in case.
Yeah. Those things.
Those things. They've plagued your steps every step of the way. But, as it turns out, no manticores, and evening is coming. Everybody's just absolutely thoroughly soaked. Which, in this case, is not terrible, because still it's really warm. It's not a cold rain, so that's good. But it's muddy under your feet. The ground is pretty soaked. Most definitely. Are we going to set up some camp then, perhaps?
It'll just take me a second to do the bushcraft because I had to restart Foundry.
Yep. Technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen.
The rain.
Yep.
It's messing up.
Yes. The rain would do that.
If you want to hunt or fish, you could do that while I'm waiting to get back in.
Yes, you could. There's ample opportunities to hunt. Not fish, but hunt. Food in the wilderness. Here we go. Hunting, definitely. Foraging as well. Anyone want to do any hunting?
I'll do hunting or fishing. I don't think it mattered, right?
It does matter for the outcome.
Let's do hunting.
Yep. There's no fishing to be had this far from the river. You can see the river far away. Or can you? I don't even know.
So
if you can see it.
I just rolled the skill straight, right? There's no boons or banes.
That's correct. Let's see now. Hunting and fishing. Yeah, that's about it.
Oof.
That was not a good roll.
No, we're gonna be disheartened.
That makes sense.
Oh, did we sleep? That I can't remember.
Some of you slept.
Okay, I'll assume I didn't, and I'll just go with it. Hey,
There is no prey around here. Everything is terrible.
but he succeeded with the dragon.
But then he came upon.
Ugh.
Why don't you roll a d6 to see what kind of food you come across? You find a crow. You know what? With your success, it doesn't say so in the table, but if you have rolled a dragon, I'm just gonna give you a deer and be done with it, because it seems like if you have a critical success with the hunting, obviously you're very lucky that day. You're gonna have to shoot the deer though. That's a check for your bow. You just took a turn around those bushes and there it was. A phenomenal stag. And you brought it down like that. And now you have 2d8 rations. Yeah.
Which I will cook.
Yep. 14 rations. Look at that.
We just overloaded ourselves.
Yep.
Then it should be good,
Completely.
right?
Completely. Okay. Who is gonna carry all these? I have a feeling Alphelia will have to carry some. Because,
One
Yeah.
encumbrance available.
yeah, she has a little bit of encumbrance available. She has her
We'll
own
at
field
least
ration.
eat. We'll at least eat some of it tomorrow morning. Oh, we
You
go anywhere.
absolutely can. Omvar has cooked it with his magic, right? Cooking food without making a bushcraft roll. Cooking up to 10 rations of food takes one shift. So you're going to actually have to do 2 cooked foods to cook all of this.
That's fine. I'll be sleeping soon anyway.
Exactly. 14 rations of cooked food. Okay, where do we... I'm just going to divide it up by 4. Which is like 3 for each and 2 for some. Field ration. Aethuin. 1, 2. And then we have Ophelia grabs 1 and 2. And then... Oh, we forgot about Grody. He's around. He can take some. 1, 2. He can actually take more. Okay. Let's remove those from Aethuin and put them on... Grody instead. 1, 2. He can take even more. He's taken 4 so far. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, he has taken 8 of the 14 rations. Good, Grody.
Just half a deer over his shoulders.
Basically, yes. And so that was 8. We need 6 more. 1. Okay, we need 5 more. 5 more on someone. Sir Quinlan, you can take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we can skip the last one. Or does Sir Quinlan want to grab the last one and just roll his strength? Because you're pretty bulky.
Just grab it. I can take it.
You can take it. There we go. You're slightly over encumbered. And you're going to eat it anyway the next morning, so it's going to be fine. Alright. While all this is going down, I'm going to say that Ophelia will take the opportunity to sleep. I think. Which hopefully works. We'll see, because that means that Grody is left for watching for bad things. Unless Sir Quinlan wants to watch for bad
Quinlan
things.
will also be keeping watch. That has gone great in the past.
So you're going to be keeping watch as well?
Yes.
Alright. Grody and you it is. Grody really needs some sleep though. He's very happy if you take watch. Will you take watch? He'll take watch. Roll your awareness. Master Quinlan?
Can Omvar sleep at this point, or is he still setting up the camp?
Who? Umbar can sleep, yes. Yes, he can. It succeeded! How? Nobody knows.
It's suddenly improving it.
Yeah. That's what we're doing here, definitely. We are all falling asleep, except for Sir Quinlan. And you're going to have a fairly boring number of hours here as the night settles. And everybody except Aethuin and Sir Quinlan can press the I'm going to sleep button.
Oh, so nice.
So Ophelia feels much better, and Grody will feel much better as well. And I thought I told you not to click the sleep button for Aethuin.
I thought you said
Everybody
Oh.
except Aethuin and Sir Quinlan.
I put the 2 conditions back.
That's alright. Or maybe
I put them back.
No, but Omvar could sleep, so then you could sleep as well. So I guess you could sleep after all. I don't know. I'm
Okay.
confused. I feel in Forbidden Lands, hunting is a full shift, so you don't get any sleep. But I don't know if it's in Dragonbane. Let's have a look. Is it full sleep? A full shift? Yeah, spend a shift hunting and fishing. So yes, you cannot sleep and hunt in the same shift.
Got it. Okay. I rechecked the anger and the disheartened boxes.
That's fine. As the shift is about to change, my friends, I think we want an awareness check. Everybody's awake for a moment before Aethuin and Sir Quinlan are heading to bed, right? And also,
Everybody doing awareness.
the rain lets up. Isn't that nice?
Everybody doing awareness.
Yes, please.
Let's push.
Yes.
Sickly. Ugh.
Still bad. Let's see what things happens with Grody and Ophelia. Ophelia, of course, wearing that great helmet of hers. And not being particularly... Oh, she's not actually wearing a helmet. She just has the armor, not the helmet for it. But she still doesn't notice anything. Did anyone succeed?
Yeah, Omvar did.
Umvar, okay. I think it's now a dry storm. You can hear thunder in the distance. But other than that, things are relatively calm. No more rain, at least.
Better?
I think so, maybe. But between the cracks of thunder, Umvar hears the voices of chanting, and you're familiar with that chanting by now. Cultists!
Are the cultists just having a ritual nearby? Or are they like forming up to attack us and they chant while they're doing it?
You think more the former than the latter. This is the area where you, roughly where you saw cultists doing a ritual last time. No sign that they've actually noticed you. So it's up to you if you want to fight them all.
Yeah, let's take the opportunity and harvest some cultists.
Are we going to harvest some cultists again? Some of us are happier than others with that possibility.
Yeah, it's not like we can sleep with cultists right next to us.
You could. Nobody says you can't. I'm just saying it might be tricky. Alright. Umvar is going to lead you all towards the cultists.
Time to put this hammer to use again.
Yes. Exactly. Oh, that's bad. Why not? Alright. Between the rocks and the crags and the things like that. Ophelia, Aethuin, Grody, Umvar, and Sir Quinlan are trying to sneak through the dark to intercept some cultists. Let me have a look here to see that the map is actually viewable. Oh yeah, it should be. Everything is fine.
This is the wettest sounding dry storm ever.
It's the one I had. Yeah, the water's elsewhere. Probably over the mountains somewhere. Yeah, they're standing around some kind of hole in the ground and chanting. And I don't think they've seen you yet, but they will if you try to get any closer.
I can just see Umvar, but the rest of the map's black.
It's because it's dark. You can hear them chanting. They're somewhere in front of you. Maybe I can actually make the darkness look a little bit brighter. Like that. Oh, that didn't help much. Oh. There. That should do the trick. Yep.
Ah, yes, better.
Much better. Alright, so. You can see them in the distance. What will we do?
So do the people of limited mobility want to try and sneak up so you'll be closer?
Should actually
Close enough to actually do
There's
something when
actually
this
4.
kicks off.
There you go. Yeah, you have some people of limited mobility for sure. There you go. They're standing in
Yes.
some kind of weird sign here.
I would try to sneak, but chances are not the greatest.
They're amazing.
Suppose it's worth a roll.
Go ahead and roll.
Oh,
You
so close.
failed again.
Oof.
That sneaking is a 7, and you're all clinky.
I suppose I can push it and get angry about it.
You could, or dazed, or because you don't use your agility much, do you? No, don't get dazed. Scared is better. Disheartened, sickly, anything but dazed.
It's somewhat disheartening. Can I also activate ill-tempered for the pushing as well?
Nope. You have to activate ill-tempered before the first roll.
Oh, right. Well, let's give it another go here. Ah!
Clank, clank, clank. Yeah, you're trying to get there, and they will be like, "Huh? How dare you disturb the sacred rites?"
It's
Go
me,
away.
your Hill Setmok.
They all have a torch in their hand, so I should honestly have a torch in their hand, shouldn't I?
If I just shout Hill Setmok at them, will they be convinced?
Maybe.
Is that something I can roll for, or...?
Persuasion.
Sorry I'm late, Hill Setmok. My fellow cultists.
Absolutely. That is definitely how it's gonna work out, right?
Yes.
It succeeds, because of course it does.
It's very persuasive. I can just waddle up next to one before I bash its face in.
Ah, you're late. Ah, everybody, gather here in the circle. They're gonna make space for you guys.
Oof.
Cackle. Is there a cackle from...
Perhaps.
Where are your robes? You're supposed to be wearing your robes to the sacred occasion.
They got lost.
What? Sacrilege, Sathmog will condemn you for this.
We can just move next to them now?
Yep. You persuaded them. They went.
I'll just... maybe I can get comfy here.
Maybe. And now that we've all gotten comfy, what do we do? Here, take a torch. Join the chant. Where were we now? We were on Thugs Narkas Kasathmoga Hishna.
Seems as good a time as any as to use the hammer.
Since we stood right next to the hole, can we see down into it?
Yeah, it's just a very deep hole. You have no idea what's going on down there. It's like a sinkhole that's really deep. I guess you want to do the ambush now, don't you? Yeah. I'm gonna allow you to pick the early cards, basically, because you are, in fact, you know, ambushing them. So I'm gonna give Sir Quinlan 1. Oh, wait. First of all, we need to reset the deck. There we go. And then I'm gonna get Sir Quinlan 1, because that seems reasonable. And how about I just give you 2, 3, 4, 5 for the rest of you. So who wants what?
I'm standing right next to someone I can stab with a knife.
I'll go second and put an arrow into any. If whoever Quinlan strikes, if he doesn't finish him in one blow, I'll hit him.
You know what's better, honestly, though? It's better if we give Grody the number 1, so he can either nerf You positively or them negatively. So he would
You
be the
mean
number
buff
one.
us or nerf them?
Yes, exactly.
There isn't a positive nerf as far as I'm aware.
There's definitely a positive nerf.
If they nerf the other class, you're not playing. But that's a different sort of game.
Anyway, you're gonna have the 3. Why isn't Omborg getting the number 3? Okay, keep state. And Alphelia should have a 4. And Aethwin gets 5 then? Why is the number 2 available? That's so weird. And then go. That didn't work. Omvar should have the 2. Switch.
And when Brody does start off, he should buff us, because there may not even be any cultists left by the end of our
That's
turn.
the idea. That's the idea. Alright, so Grody will start. Let's go. Skirmish goes. We love it. Alright. Grody will... Do you want to buff or do you want to nerf the enemy?
I say buff.
Very well. And they're gonna be... What? What is that noise? That is definitely not in honor of Sathmog. And that's his action. Omvar.
I will put a shot. With everybody crowded around like that, is there any disadvantage to shooting this one that's between Alphelia and Sir Quinlan?
Only if I say so. So the rules don't necessarily have that as a thing. But I feel that it's probably with a Bane because Ophelia is blocking your way. I would recommend
Right.
this guy
Yeah, that is
Alright
fun.
then.
right across the...
Yeah, alright, I'll
Hazard.
shoot him.
And you have a fancy new bow now, don't you?
Yeah.
Longbow, mastercrafted. Just skewer them with log-sized arrows this time.
Okay, I've got the longbow thing open. It just says no wounds, but it says Bane's deep wounds. Is that what it causes to the enemy?
No, you have an injury deep wounds. For 6 days.
My
5 days now.
The heal thing that was supposed to remove that.
Then I'll remove that. Okay, so they put it under effects now. Got you. Okay, I thought... Okay, that's fine. I've removed it. Now you can do it again. That's a new functionality that I haven't seen before. Did you get a boon from Grody, though?
Oh wait, do I have to put that on? That's not an...
Yeah, that's not automatic. So
Alright.
you have to add that. Unfortunately, they don't have the whole... Remember what happened when I tried to automate that last time and... So you're shooting this guy? No, you're shooting this guy. Okay, evade. Ah, so close. Ah, no. Roll damage. Okay then, where do you hit him in a manner that is a one hit, one kill?
Let's say just square in the chest.
Falls for dramatic effect down into the hole and is never seen again. Did you want to move?
I'm in a good position here.
Very well. Sir Quinlan. The math, the myth, the duck.
Indeed. Yeah, time to strike a blow against Setmog.
Yes. Yeah, exactly that.
I'll hit this one to the right.
Very well. All the hammer.
See, we're all buffed right at the moment.
You are buffed at the moment, yes.
Excellent.
I guess next time they're gonna ask you to show your tattoo or whatever. That is a success. Evade! Evade! Jumps out of the way, and the big hammer smacks right into the ground next to this cultist. Did you want to move, or are we happy with this?
I'm just gonna stare menacingly at the cultists.
Alphelia will likewise attack a cultist with her great hammer of woe. Her morning star, actually. And she has a boon because there's beautiful music from Grody. And that's, of course, a hit. Evade. Ha! Fails miserably. Gets squished. A little bit squished. Oof! In the chest. Air escapes the chest with a grunt. Aethuin, you can shank someone.
Oh, I've been waiting for this.
You
I
haven't,
targeted
you?
him. Targeted him several minutes ago. So there's no boons or anything, right?
There is a boon.
There is. Oh. Okay.
Yeah. You don't get a
Alright.
boon for the sneak attack but you do get a boon from Grody's playing of beautiful music that inspires you. It's the horns from the Hornburg. I need a good bugle sound or a good. Yes, exactly, the Hornburg. Okay, let's evade that because that's
Because
what
it's a
we can
poison
do.
dagger.
Aha! Try to strike him, but he jumps away.
I don't want to move away because I want to try to get him again next turn.
Well, wait, now I have to check. It's an opposed check, right? Have I played this incorrectly? I think so. I think you hit anyway because you rolled lower than he did. Yeah. Skills. Opposed rolls. If your roll succeeds while your opponent fails, your action succeeds. If both of you succeed with rolls, your action succeeds if the result of your roll is lower than equal to your opponent's roll. So you skewer the guy. Does that mean that Sir Quinlan actually hit it? No, you had a 15 and they had a 6. So
Yeah, unlikely.
yeah. So yeah, you get to do damage. Roll
Alright.
damage on this guy. What?
Oh, I guess because I used the skill, I didn't use the weapon. How do I do
Yeah.
the damage part?
You can go into your main and click under your weapons. You have your Dumg
Yeah.
and click the D8. Dumg.
Okay.
And
Oh,
then,
okay. I
then
see
you'll
now.
have to
Yes,
add
thank you.
your strength bonus manually, which is nothing. Oh, it's an agility bonus. Is it? Oh, maybe it is for daggers. Is it an agility bonus for daggers?
I don't know. It doesn't say here
'Cause
anywhere.
it should probably be a strength bonus, and then we just discount the D4.
I have no strength bonuses to
I
give.
know. No, your agility is for ranged weapons. That's a 4 points of damage. And a poison, wasn't it? Ah!
It was.
And it was... What kind of poison did we establish that this was? We established it was... some kind-
Paralysis?
yes,
am I-
it was
is that correct?
paralysis. So he's going to have to roll Constitution now. I remember everything as clearly as any. Yeah, he succeeds for now, which means do poison, limited effect. They become exhausted. All right, they've all done their thing because they just evaded all of them. So let's go to the new turn. Ah, Alphelia's definitely gonna keep this initiative, my friends. Her initiative of 1 will remain for the rest of the fight. She's gonna bring down her Morning Star on the same guy yet again. Evade that, dude. What? He did. Oof.
Wow.
Yeah, that was sneaky. Do we have any... Nope, we don't have anything to make that better. Aethuin, you can stab your opponent again.
Good. This is not a boon now, correct?
Yes, it is, because Grody we haven't gone to Grody's
Oh.
turn yet. So as long as... Until his next turn, you have a boon. Which
He
I
is
forgot
last, luckily.
Which I forgot with Ophelia, but the likelihood of her rolling better is... Yeah. That's a 2. Evade! That's a 1!
He gets it this time.
He's just dancing the evade dance to get out of your, I don't know how that looks like. He's doing the Matrix now. You're just one stepping and just thrusting that dagger, and he's just back. Whew. I think you managed to tear up his cloak, but there is an epic struggle going on here, folks. Okay, this cultist has already evaded and can't do anything. Sir Quinlan!
Yeah, I think it's best to hit this injured cultist that has already evaded.
Okay then. Oh, you sneaky man. And you get a boon too. For Grody.
Now, what could go wrong here, am I right?
Probably that is double weapon damage. You're... He's backing away from her and backing into your hammer. And unless you want to do a free attack on another enemy. That's what you wanted to do.
This should be enough. Anyway.
You're actually right. What happens to this poor woman's head?
I knock her into her head sideways, so she also tips into the... Probably just crushing it as she gets launched into the hole.
Then launched into the void. And then you get
It's
a
going to be
free other
bad if the
attack.
nature. If this is what the nature of the ritual was, they were all supposed to sacrifice themselves and then fall into the hole. We could finish the ritual for them.
I'm just curious what happens if we do enough of them into the hole. Something happens, or maybe it's just a big hole they were worshipping as, and there's no other actual significance.
Who knows? Knock out the final one.
Yeah, now let's see this fellow here.
That's a success. He is gonna try to evade that for obvious reasons. And he fails. So roll damage. Oh my god. So Quinlan is on a roll here. Just
Wonderful.
yeah, that's a one shot, one kill again. Is this another guy falling into the hole?
Yeah, I'll just crush his chest and launch him into it.
Falls into the blackness.
Then I guess I'll move closer to the other one.
You get
3, I
just
think, right?
close enough
Yeah.
to be able to hit him next turn.
And laugh menacingly at him.
And this guy has already tried to evade, so he can't even do anything. Which means that it's Omvar's turn. This is perfect. Grody's going
Cool.
first and then last is a perfect setup for the whole.
Okay, I'll just move over to here so I've got a clean shot without
Then-
any of Aethuin being in the way. And I will hit him with the longbow.
They are all fallen into the darkness. Wow. That was terrible.
Yeah.
How do we want to not do that? Sickly disheartened. That makes sense. That's a hit. And he's already evaded your daggers there, Aethuin, so we can't do anything. So just roll damage. Wow. Wow. That damage was not very impressive. Let's just say. He's not dead yet. Like, Southmog will claim your souls one day. But it is not this day.
Very dramatic.
Alphelia will use her veteran ability to keep her initiative. And Grody, should Grody keep singing? I feel like this is done deal, so I don't know that it's necessary. He could run up and try to stab the thing instead. Because why not? Which is in fact a fail.
That's why not.
That's why not. Okay. Fair enough. He tried. Alphelia is first, and she does have a short bow, which is probably easier because getting there, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ha! 5! Look at that! That was just in range. Okay, crushing now with the Morning Star. No bonuses this time. No bonus needed.
Oh,
Evade? Not at all. Double weapon damage, because there's nobody else here. 12. Yeah.
Oof.
And since we now have a tradition of knocking people into the... She's gonna do just that with her Morning Stars. Ah! This guy is gonna be falling into the pit and is dead. And so end
I'm gonna do it.
struggle.
I'm gonna do a sense magic on the pit.
Spend the willpower then, I guess. It's weird to see the disheartened condition being repeated like 3 times on Onvar, but only 2 times on Sir Quinlan. No such magic here. There would have been magic here have they completed the ritual, though. I'll give you that much. The ritual was magic in nature. They were summoning something.
Because we threw them all down the hole, we can't loot the corpses, so we're not going to have yet another inventory problem.
That's correct, yes. That's correct.
and it's very poetic, really.
They were thrown into the pit. Who is gonna take watch tonight? Let's see now. Aethuin is not gonna take watch because he hasn't slept properly.
And he'd sleep as well.
Grody can take watch. He has a 9.
Yeah, he's decent.
Okay, Grody will take watch. Everybody else sleeps. Let's hope that Grody actually discovers anything bad coming your way before it's too late. I can give him a condition. He's
Let's hope
going to
nothing
be...
bad comes our way.
What was that?
I said, let's hope nothing bad comes our way.
Yeah, that's also
Really
good,
need to.
right? Yeah.
He's gonna be a bit dazed, maybe? He doesn't use agility very often. Aha! He succeeds. He's clearly a bit dazed. Ugh, he says. But if anything comes your way, anything wicked, you will be able to see it before you are all ambushed. And as it turns out, nothing wicked came your way this night, and a new morning dawns. Anyone else who was sleeping gets to click on the sleeping check thing.
Right. I needed
In
it.
this case, it's Aethuin. And Omvar and Sir Quinlan and Leah can all sleep again if you want to. It's fine. So rested this morning. So very rested, aren't you? At least you're not... The terrain right now is going to be a bit boggy because of the rain from yesterday, but at least the precipitation has ended. And we're going to eat something, aren't we?
Yes.
Okay, who are we going to take food from?
Some of mine could go because I'm at top level.
Ah.
This is the good kind of logistics problem to have, like the Amundsen expedition when they were coming back from the pole. They had so much food they were feeding chocolate to the sleigh dogs.
Not good for the sleigh dogs, but
All right, we're going from Omvar. Have you removed 4 field rations? I'll do it then.
maybe remove one from my character as
2?
well, because I'm currently 25 over 0.25.
Ah,
Still.
okay. 1, 2, 3.
Be you right back.
Wait. 3, 4. There we go. Now you're only a little bit over your weight, so you will have to roll your strength to trek this day. But your strength is amazing, so it should be fine. And
Wait,
Omvar,
but Twent went up in... Why did I get an extra fur here?
because otherwise Grody would swelter.
Ah, yeah. I'm getting confused. Like, I'm losing rations, but the weight goes up? What? But no, it was just fur.
Yeah, it was just Grody.
So it just rolls strength itself, no extra...
Exactly. You're fine.
Yeah,
You can carry this
easy.
stuff. Not a problem.
I can do this all day.
Exactly. Omvar, bushcrafting. We always knew Omvar could be counted on to lead you to safety
Indeed.
through this nefarious forest of rough terrain. It's a full, nice day now. You still hear the thunder up in the mountains. It feels a bit electric in the air, if you will, but otherwise it's fine. You haven't seen anything horrible yet, or have you? Maybe there is something horrible. You know what? Not Manticore turns up. Nothing happens. You walk under the dark foliage without incident. Yet again. Omvar, we need another check for your bushcraft. And Sir Quinlan, we need another check for your strength. The strength is not a problem, but the bushcraft is. Then
Sad.
that was unfortunate. This means that we get to experience something fun. A mishap. Alright. Do you want to go in and roll on the mishap table, or should I?
I'll do it.
Adventures... No, that's not. Combat and damage.
In fact,
Mishap journey.
it's not under rollable tables.
Yeah, it's under rollable tables, and it's under the adventures folder.
Oh yeah.
Wasps! Oh no! And the Pathfinder does. The entire group. Make an evade check, everyone! Can get into your very armor.
Oh no.
Oh no!
I am getting angry at seeing the wasps, let's say.
Huh?
I will do the same.
Lots of...
Can we push these, or is this too fast for?
Oh no, you can definitely push these. Omvar becomes scared. Aethwin succeeds.
Really not liking this.
Yeah, this thing though, if we'd bought cloaks, we'd have been protected from this.
But you don't have cloaks. Grody! Evade. And he's dazed already because of last night. He fails with a demon! Ow! He gets stung. Every wasp goes after him. He just gets so stung. I'm gonna give him 6 points of damage right away. He takes every point of damage. Okay, who else have actually failed?
Fur and feathers give you any protection against wasps?
No, they don't. Aethwin succeeded. Sir Quinlan... Omvar failed, and Sir Quinlan succeeded. A d6 damage Omvar then. 2. That's not too bad. You're bothered, but you're not dying or anything. So that's okay. Don't step into a wasp's nest. A bad idea.
Oh, imagine that, and then your foot getting stuck.
Yeah. Now you're by the river, though. Oh, wait. Maybe something else happens before the end of this day. That was just the mishap. Who knows if there are bad things that want to destroy you. There are not bad things that want to destroy you. Your journey under the dark foliage proceeds without incident. Which means that we are again at evening time here in the Misty Vale. And it is time to set up camp. I don't feel like you need a whole lot of more food now, honestly. Or do you?
I don't think we do.
You have a lot. That was the best camp ever in the history of ever, Omar.
I think I've rolled a dragon earlier on for making camp as well. We're living in luxury on the way back.
Absolutely. It's like you have even the improvised midden heap for your needs is almost like a chair that you can sit in because he's constructed this nice thing from a series of not quite 2x4s because they don't have any planks in the wilderness, but appropriately cut trees, young trees that have been cut down to the right size, so you can just sit and relax and enjoy when you are doing your libations in the wilds. Very nice, because we want to avoid sitting on a wasp camp, don't we? Does anyone want to do anything in the evening here?
I don't think so.
Who's gonna be awake and who's gonna be sleeping?
But did everybody get stung?
What?
At the wasps, did everybody get
Oh,
stung?
no, not everybody. Some managed to evade them.
Indeed.
I guess the people who weren't stung can stay awake because they don't have healing to do.
Yeah, that's correct.
That's a decent point, yes. I'd stand watch.
Alphelia, Aethuin, and Sir Quinlan. I think Aethuin is probably the best watchman of this group because no helmet and good not horrible awareness.
We're mostly the backup, really.
Yeah, exactly. Aethuin, roll
Awareness.
your awareness check, please. That failed.
Yes, because I was
You
angry.
were angry, yeah. Okay? That we should have taken that into account.
We'll go with disheartened.
Very well.
Nope, still failed.
Oh, you can try with the others too. It's not like the others are just sitting around.
Yeah, I'm angry and I
There's
have a helmet.
A lot of double failures going on here.
Yeah, I'm not pushing this. It's not the best enough chance anyway.
What? It's an amazing chance. You can win at everything, right?
No, I don't want to roll 3 dice and have the worst one count.
Woohoo! Alphelia rolls with a demon! So if something happens, you're all going to be completely surprised. I'm sure nothing bad is going to happen, though, right? Because so
7
far,
manticores today.
so
7.
far, everything has been very quiet since you left. You've only seen some cultists, and they were easy enough to deal with, right?
Exactly. What else could attack us? 3 manticores, 4, 5, and a dragon.
And a dragon. You never hear the swooping wings of the dragon because it actually does not come. And it
Or
turns
it's a
out-
wyvern.
What was that?
Or it's a wyvern, in case the wings absent.
Manticores have wings too, but nothing happens. You're quite fine. The dry storm continues, but it's cooler now. It's just 26 degrees Celsius, so it's fine. not sweltering.
That's pretty warm.
I guess this means that Aethuin, Alphelia, and Sir Quinlan will go to bed, and Omvar and Grody can all click on the full night's rest. Omvar? Yeah, you have. Excellent. Omvar and Grody, who is best at awareness? I think it's definitely Omvar, but I'll roll for Grody anyway, because you never know. You might roll a dragon, right? Unlike the others, these guys just nailed their awareness checks.
Wonderful.
Isn't it nice, though? And yet again, nothing happens. It's a full night's rest. Again, what's wrong with this place?
What's the actual ratio, the chances of something happening?
About 50-50.
So the odds of the 3 manticores in a row, it was like 50-50,
No,
then 1 in 12,
No.
and we still got 3 manticores in a row.
No, it was just 1 in 12. So you roll d12 on the random encounters table, and 1 to 6 is 1 to 6 is nothing. And we rolled the same 11 3 times in a row or something. Yeah, it was.
That is pretty interesting.
It's you defied the odds, let's just say.
But not in the best possible way,
But not in
yeah.
the best possible way.
What about treasure?
That's when you want to define. Who's gonna? We're gonna use some of Sir Quinlan's field rations this time, obviously, because he is heavily encumbered. That's gonna be all the 3 that he was carrying gone. Boom, and we need 1 more from someone else, and that's gonna be Grody, I think, because he has 8 field rations.
We can click the bed now, yes?
Oh, yeah.
We'll see if Omvar cannot lead us straight into the river.
We can just swim for a bit.
Oh God.
Or maybe he can lead you straight into the river. Walk along the riverbank here, it'll be my... You succeeded finally. And we don't have to roll for strength checks anymore because you've, gotten rid of so many field rations. Isn't it nice?
Yay.
Yay. Still rough terrain here though, so... I'm gonna say it's rough terrain until you get like here or so, because there's trees, there's hills, it's just not plains enough, is it?
The afternoon bushcraft roll.
Wait a minute, we haven't checked for the morning murder roll.
Alright.
Okay, it's fine. Nothing happened. Afternoon bushcraft succeeds as well. And 3, back to the well! You recognize this area, you've been here before. And again, nothing happened. It's been a completely uneventful time. You're not in a very densely packed forest here, but it's the outliers of the Iron Forest. It's still copse of woods mixed with plains, and depends really in which hex you are. That means that we're gonna get all the way up to bedtime. I guess you're all like, this is a nice little trip, hike across the plains so far. You'll get to know each other better. What are we talking about when you have this nice hike through the wilds and nothing bad has happened to you? Alphelia, as always, is a very quiet person. She's grumpy as such, but there's something bothering her about how those knights were behaving up at Fort Malus.
I can always steer her up by going on about how many cultists we've killed already on this trip.
That's fair. Yes, she likes doing that. That's one of her favorite pastimes. And I think that maybe Alphelia and Sir Quinlan are developing some kind of bond here over their mutual interest in killing cultists and also wearing heavy plate armor.
Yeah, it's both are very fun activities.
Exactly. Like, how do you make the helmet work with the beak? Like, Is it like open over the beak, or is your visor made so that the beak is covered by the visor? Is it like one of those very beaky visors? You know what I mean?
that would make sense,
It
indeed.
would make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah. Wasn't there like a very beaky armor back in...
I think some sort of gothic helmet, perhaps, that is...
Beak helmets. I'm sure there was one. No, beak helmet, not peak helmet. Yeah, that's
Come
what
to
I'm
a-
thinking about. Like
Come to a
beak-based-
point so that he can headbutt, but with his beak instead of his forehead.
They were even functional. I'm gonna paste this into our... That's what it looks like, isn't it? When he has it on. Then he can squeeze in his beak in there. Might be slightly wider though. That works.
Yeah, but at least it's protected. You don't want your beak getting sliced off in the middle of combat. Or any other time, really.
Really? Yeah. So who's gonna stand watch while the rest of you are sleeping for the evening shift? You're in a routine now, aren't you? Experienced travelers in the woods.
Yeah, just take the early watch now.
Alright. You need someone with slightly more awareness, don't you?
Perhaps.
That's not Alphelia.
Yeah, Omvar can go on the watch.
Okay then. Everybody else sleeping then?
Yeah.
Alright. Omvar and Quinlan, roll your things here. That was close. But Omvar is as always very reliable when it comes to these kinds of things.
Yeah, I'm not pushing it.
And it turns out you didn't need to either. You're sitting there in your camp, there's some fire going on, this is the best part of being an adventurer, isn't it? Just sitting out camping, enjoying some field rations, telling some stories to each other about what you've done and where you've been, and that Alphelia is ever in a very sharing mood. But, yeah. Wow, the third day straight of dry storm. I don't know what's going on with this weather generator again. Maybe it's just a spring thing? I don't know. Who is taking watch now? Omvar and Sir Quinlan tried. I guess Grody can do it. Aethuin, you can do it as well?
I need some sleep before I do that, I think.
Oh, but didn't you sleep now? This shift?
Yeah. Did you say and I missed it?
Yeah, I probably said.
All right, now I can. Yes.
Do you have any wounds of any kind? No. We try for awareness, don't we? We always try. Her roll was terrible. And his wasn't. Look at him go. He succeeded. Did Aethuin roll? No?
One sec. Skills. There we go.
Because there's always a chance you roll a 20 or a 1. That's a check mark right there. You always want the check mark, right?
It's true.
It's, with the basic role-playing game systems, you always want to go for the check mark. And yet again, it's a peaceful night with nothing bad happening. Which means that everybody who was not keeping watch gets to click on your things. So Quinlan and Omvar gets to repair your rested states. And now we're talking about getting rid of some more field rations. Look at him go here. He's going down to 3 left with Grody the Mudman. Good for him. Bushmaster, make ready and go. Head into that wilderness.
Cannot believe this.
What is your bushcraft? Is it a 14?
Yeah.
It is a 14.
Onvar is just spending most of this time back just being depressed.
Right? What is this place anyway? Why is it so confusing me all the time? But yeah, look at that. It works. This time, my friends, something happens.
Oh.
Mid-morning, you're walking through the forest and ugh, a sudden foul stench that just hits all of you. There's a you didn't take this path going out, so this is a different way out out of the forest areas. There's an entrance to some kind of underground lair behind some large boulders, and you can see tracks of clawed feet leading down into the dark.
Anything that smells this bad must be unnatural and has to be destroyed.
That seems natural enough,
Maybe there's treasure.
but maybe there's treasure.
You got vanquishing evil, and then slightly below that it's treasure.
Are you saying that you want to go into the cave?
Yeah, I would want to go into the cave. Maybe there's more cultists.
There might be more cultists, though cultists generally don't have clawed feet. That's not a Oh, maybe they've summoned a demon. You don't know.
Hmm.
Could be.
There is some weird beastie in here. We should at least try to talk to it first. We don't get into another unending battle with a nature spirit.
Yeah, that was intense, wasn't it?
Doesn't smell very natural unless it's a sewage spirit.
That's true enough.
Is there a sewage spirit?
Maybe.
Is that a thing?
Maybe. We don't know, do we? Where did I put that map?
The spirit of compost and decay, that's going to have an aroma as well.
Yes, it would. So, we're all gonna go in here, aren't we? Down the steps into this horrid place. That makes sense. It's gonna be dark down there. Who wants to carry a torch? Also, who wants to go first?
Who has what, like one-handed or two-handed weapons?
Grody has a no, Sir Quinlan has a two-handed weapon. Sir Quinlan is definitely the one going first, right?
Indeed. Grody can hold the torch, I'm sure.
Grody can definitely hold the torch. Alphelia is going to be shortly behind Sir Quinlan because it might be a good idea. Grody in the middle then, holding the torch, right?
I hope the smell isn't a gas leak.
Maybe.
Otherwise, lighting the torch is gonna end the adventure real quick.
Omvar. You know, yeah, okay, that's all of it. At least the sounds of the thunder will be over. That's a good point. And what is this place? Yeah, who wants to go ahead? Okay, Grody will go take a step here so you can see a little bit further.
I can't see any light.
Oh. Why is that? That seems strange to me. It is because... No,
Grody is the light.
you should be able to see all the lights. Is anyone else having the same problem? Quinlan, can you see the light?
I can see the light. It moves with Grody.
I'll try restarting the...
Yeah, you should. Ben, you can see? Because the observer account can see just fine.
I just realized I was muted. Yeah. Everything's working fine on my end.
Okay. So Quinlan, do you want to take steps forwards?
Yeah, just take a step forward and then have Brody follow us for the light.
I can see now.
Excellent. Grody will step forwards. There's a dripping sound.
From what, stalagmites? Or was it stalactites? Which were the ceiling ones again?
I have never been able to keep track of those.
Yeah, stalactites come down from the ceiling, stalagmites point upwards.
Tights.
There's a good mnemonic to go with that because stalactites hang from the ceiling. They're being pulled by gravity, so they're being pulled tight.
You're in front of everyone here.
Yeah, are those skulls on sticks I see?
Yes, they are.
Is this meant to be a warning of sorts?
Maybe a little bit.
Is Altuin also coming?
We don't know yet. Maybe he's just standing up there
Dragon
and
muted.
counting on you to just die, and then he runs away.
Anything like a sign here, or is it meant to be self-evident?
You don't know. You'll have to ask the owner of the place.
So is this an interior design choice or a warning for people not to enter?
That's the question, isn't it?
Very interesting.
Oh dear. I see a cage and blood, and is that a corpse on a table there? That's not good.
Yeah, it is.
Ages.
Two corpses on tables.
Yeah. Seems like a fun place to be.
Is Grody the only one who's got a torch?
At the moment, yeah. Okay, he needs to put away the knife. And now he's holding the torch instead.
Just a bucket of skulls.
Yes, it is.
What's in these crates over here?
No idea. You can maybe roll a spot in and check.
Are these roots, how large are these roots? Do they block the way, or?
No, you can step over them.
I don't like the amount of cages here.
What? Omvar, look at that. You might just find something. You might find... Oh, look at your immense find, Omvar. You find 3 copper coins. I think we can put that into your purse, can't we? I don't know that everybody is going to be like, I want my share of this.
No, it's fine. We'll be generous, he can have the copper coins for himself. The fortune that it is.
Did you do it or should I do it?
I've added it, yeah.
I'm sure Grody is also thrilled to be here.
Probably. Yeah, he's very thrilled.
A whole stack of bodies over there. How many have we counted so far? I think at least 1, 2, maybe even 10 corpses so far.
So this is where all the
Least.
dead adventurers end up.
Clearly.
What is that? Is that like a stuffed toy?
Yeah, it is. A teddy bear, to be precise.
Hmm.
Anyone else want to do a spot hidden check? Something? You have your shelves, your boxes, your things. Lots of stuff around here.
I'm just wondering who lives here.
My chances of succeeding are poor, so it's the perfect thing to do. Yep, I failed.
You failed.
Might as well see if anything's on the shelves, yes.
Is anyone greedy here? So
Wow.
Quinlan, you find something. Look at you go. What might Sir Quinlan find on a day like this? In a place like this? Oh no! You find a rat! Roll to evade.
Eh? Or what? It's gonna bite me?
Yes.
I'm not gonna push it.
You take 1 point of damage. Your armor has no effect. Ow! It bit you in the toe between the things.
Uh,
And that is the point when you hear screaming from upstairs. Who's in my place? Oh, this is bad. Oh, maybe it's new supper.
Okay, I don't think we need to talk to
Initiative.
whatever this is.
oof, oh, that seems quite talkative.
Everybody pull a card. Wait a minute, I probably need to reset the initiative tech. There we go. Everybody pull a card.
The heart of the cards.
Indeed.
Or heartless cards.
So Quinlan,
In the case of
Umbar,
high numbers like this.
Aethuin needs to have a card.
Oh, here it is. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, I was clicking on the Adventurers tab, not the Combat one, and I couldn't figure out
Fair
why I
enough.
couldn't see the card.
Aethuin is first, actually. And from where you're standing, you can't see anything, but you definitely hear something in this general direction.
In this general direction?
Up here, where you entered.
Okay, got it. All right, I'm gonna come over here.
And
And
then the dark ensues.
Is it possible to, I don't, what does D&D call it? Ready in action or something, but be ready?
Oh yeah, if you don't want to spend your action now, you can have an evade or what have you ready when...
Like an Overwatch thing, like an XCOM.
Oh,
Exactly.
is that a thing? Let's check. I think it is. Maybe.
Would be handy.
Yeah. This uses up your, which means that you cannot perform. I'm gonna allow it because it seems reasonable to me. Grody's up then. What do we think Grody wants to do? He has his horn and he has his torch. Might step up a little bit.
Get him into a position where his light is doing the most use.
Exactly. And then maybe blow the horn to give everyone else a boon. Or are we going to bane whoever it is coming in?
We don't even know how close they are yet, so wouldn't he wait?
Fair. He can wait. Ophelia will then move up front here. So she is as close to the edge of the light as possible and can stand in the front line, basically. So Quinlan, You're far from the
Yeah,
front
he'll
lines.
see 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Which means that you don't actually have an action left when whatever comes.
And I think this is this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Is this still 3?
Yep,
I think
that's
this is
3,
3, right?
Yeah,
With
3.
the
Yep.
yeah, I'll just stand here and stand
You
there
won't be able
menacingly.
to evade or anything, but
I have armor, it'll be fine. What's the worst they can do?
what is the worst they can do?
It's rhetorical, I swear.
Why is the GM rolling so many checks? That's for me to know and you to find out.
It's very suspicious when there's so many rolls.
Not at all. What was that? Okay. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Dunk, dunk. What are you doing in my home, you plunderers? And you see it now. The horrible shape of a troll. Since a lot of you have saved actions, did you want to try a persuade thing here or what? Sir Quinlan not allowed because he was just running, but Aethwin, Grody, Umvar can't do it yet. Grody's pretty good at persuading. I guess he can roll one. He has a Bane on the check,
probably
though.
should.
What was that?
I'm very bad at persuading. I don't want to take the risk.
Very well. Grody will try to persuade the thing. Oh, we just wanted to have some protection from the horrible weather. Haha. And rolls with a Bane, unfortunately, because it's not a very good humored creature.
Oh no.
And fails miserably.
Even.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody else is good at persuading here. I guess it's on! Umvar, what do you want to do?
I'm going to use...
Wait, before... I clicked on the wrong thing. Sorry about that. I guess before, it is actually time for an attack, because it had time for that. Rending attack. So, the tears at a player character's body with its filthy green-black claws. A victim take... Yeah, that's not going to happen, because nobody's close enough. Good for you guys. Umvar, what are we going to do?
Does it count as a monster? Can I use entangling roots on it?
It counts as a monster, so no.
Alright, so... I'm just going to shoot it with an arrow. Do I need to get into a different position to get a clear shot? I probably do.
Probably a little bit out here on the flank, maybe.
It's probably tall enough, though.
Yeah.
It's a big one. Yes, it counts as large.
You see that nose, man? That nose is almost as long as a normal man.
Yeah, basically.
Alright, let's do this.
And it's a hit. You know what? Since it couldn't actually attack you, it can evade. So I'm going to evade. And it fails. Roll damage. Why are you always rolling so terribly poorly for damage? I think you need to have those dice in a die prison somewhere. That's what I think. 3 points of damage. It glances off the shoulder. Like it's nothing. Okay. Here comes next turn.
I mean,
Quinlan is
shouldn't
first.
Aethuin do his saved thing first?
Oh yeah, it should. Aethuin, do your save thing first. And I'll feel...
I almost, like, Can I run up to him and stab him with the dagger?
Nope, because you moved. But you can
Yeah,
throw
you're right.
things. You can throw your dagger.
No, I don't think that's wise. I'm just gonna shoot it.
Okay. We're 2 people shooting it here. Do you get a boon on shooting large things? Let me check. Ranged. Obscured targets. Large targets. Introduction. Size. Large. Doesn't say. So no.
I'm gonna assume not.
So
I'm not gonna. This doesn't feel like a good time to push things because
maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, both of you failed. 2 arrows fly in the general direction of this huge, stinky, horrible thing. And new turn, and Sir Quinlan is up first. You can waddle up to this and hit it with your hammer, your 2-handed murder hammer.
Indeed, let's break its kneecaps.
Yeah.
For its own good, of course.
For its own good, yes.
Yeah, I want to end its suffering quickly. As one does.
Oh, poof. Let's see if you can hit. Nope, not at all.
I will push it.
Ah, here we go. The Feathered Fury is at it again. There is no point in trying to evade that, because I need to get under a 3. How much damage do you do? Ow, this is going to hurt, isn't it?
Yes.
Ah!
Let's see.
Yeah. Yeah, you can tell that hurt. It buckles under the pressure of that strike. And screams in horror and pain. Grody will immediately, musical backup. Ba-boom! Ba-boom! Heroics are here again! Everybody gets a boon. And Ophelia will use that boon to step up and attack with her Morningstar with a boon. Haha! And she just hits. You know what? That could be worth an evade. Ah! How? Troll does good evadeness. 9 more points. Oh! But the troll is not over yet, is it? Because you can see in front of your horrified eyes that the wounds start closing up a bit, but because I rolled terribly, it's just a single hit point. The troll regenerates ever so slightly. And then it will attack. Sweeping blow. All characters within 2 meters. Bam! 2d6 bludgeoning damage on each victim. That is Ophelia and Sir Quinlan. Ophelia will take 2d6 bludgeoning damage. That's 11 points. Minus her armor, right? So she takes 5. Ugh. And Sir Quinlan, you will take 5. Which does absolutely nothing because of all your armor. Clank. Aethuin, you're up.
All right. We're going to shoot him again.
That's a hit.
All right. Is he trying to evade or?
No, no.
Okay.
Hey! Hey, you hurting the troll! How do you hit the troll?
Side of his face.
And it goes down. You killed it! You killed the troll, you guys!
Nice.
That was easy.
He said, very surprised. I mean, did you see how much damage you did with that Warhammer? 17
Oh, yes,
points.
but I
Yeah,
suppose
I thought another one was going to come running in because there's 2 in the initiative.
No, it's just that it's one troll is that fast. So it gets to act twice.
not that fast anymore, though,
Not that fast anymore.
since it's dead.
Since it's dead, yeah. Then, you have now met a troll and lived to tell the tale. And only one of you has actually gotten hurt. Really hurt. I guess Sir Quinlan was actually hurt more from the rat than from the troll.
Oh, damn rats.
Damn those rats. Damn them. Yeah. That is...
What would the role be for like I don't know if it would be like myths and legends or something else, but just to try and figure out what was actually going on here, what all this stuff is for.
Beast lore, I think, is a good one for that.
Any boons? No, I don't think so either.
Grody. And so does Omvar.
Yeah, I'm curious as well.
You should always roll, in case you get a 1 or a 20. Even
Indeed.
Sir Quinlan knows. I say even, though he isn't actually decent.
I got
See,
20.
that's
I don't know
exactly. I think Aethwin will draw the conclusion that this is probably a cultist hideout. But the rest of you will all know that, no, this is just a troll den. This is how trolls live. You literally invaded its home.
But where did it get all the cages? Did it make them himself? Did it steal them? Did it buy them?
Possibly stolen, yeah. Maybe made him itself, yeah. This trolls can be a menace on travelers and grab their stuff. And
Is
grab
there
them.
an open bounty on their heads or not?
You'd have to ask in the village.
Might as well cut off its head then and take it just for bragging
Who
rights
is
at the
gonna
very least.
carry that?
I can
And
do
the
that.
inventory problem is back again.
Yes.
Ah. Sir Quinlan is strong enough to carry one puny troll head. Even has a nice handle with that long nose of it it has.
Okay, I'm
And you
gonna
know what?
add a troll head.
How much does that weigh anyway?
What?
How much does it weigh? The
I'm
troll
gonna
head.
put it to a 2. That way.
And we're going to want to search this whole place for anything valuable. And just partly for flavor and partly because this may make it easier. And I just want to know what a well-ordered troll lair looks like. I'm going to use the magic trick to clean the room.
Oh, there is so much stuff to be cleaned in here. Just everything back into the shelves, all the debris. The table is suddenly absolutely cleaned up from all the horrible things that had flies buzzing around it. Yeah, no, it's a nasty place with lots of bones and foodstuffs. If there was any treasure in here, apparently it has already been consumed in some form. Maybe the troll sold it off for some more food. Who knows?
Traded it for cages.
There's plenty, exactly. There's plenty of other animal foods around here, like deer and boar and whatnot. No, the only treasure you found in this place was the 3 copper coins. That was it. This was a very poor troll.
Even the trolls are suffering in this economy.
Exactly.
And since I did the clean spell, is there still a bad smell coming out of it, or has that been sorted out?
Nah, the bad smell comes from the troll itself. Not
Now
much
we're
you can
carrying
do
its
about
head
it.
around.
Yeah, it's gonna be a smelly head you carry around. But maybe the tavern will buy it for bragging rights if you wash it up properly. Maybe strip it of its flesh and only the skull is left. Then you can mount it somewhere there, and it's gonna look awesome. I think they might, possibly. You'll have to talk to them. Clearly. Are we gonna roll for another bushcraft roll to move on, and maybe almost get back to civilization soon? Took several days, this. But it's never boring to meet a troll, right?
Strength also succeeds.
Good for you. And other good news is you keep marching without anything bad happening to you. And so it is that we are back to the time to make camp. What, 2 days left to get to the village? You should be able to get there. Yay.
Unless something drastic happens.
Yeah, exactly. But there we go. The tent has been set up properly. Who wants to sleep during the first shift? I think Ophelia might enjoy sleeping during the first shift this time because ow, troll arm.
Yes, and the rat bit my finger, so I need my rest too. Clearly comparable injuries.
Yes, very. Grody can take the watch if you want him to.
I can take a watch.
Aethuin as well?
Yeah.
You can even go fishing. If you let Grody take the watch, you can go fishing this time.
How are we doing on rations? Because we had too much food last time.
We have now 3 field rations on Grody. You have no rations at all. Ophelia has 2 rations. Umvar, so that's 5 in total. Umvar has no rations. And Sir Quinlan has no rations left either.
Okay,
So yeah, you
so I
have
should
5
go-
in total.
Yeah, so I should be. I should do some fishing.
That could be a good idea. Grody will keep watch, everyone.
That's a failure. We're gonna do
is.
disheartened.
Grody
Also failure.
succeeds. Oh no.
Alright. I'm gonna push exhausted. This is a terrible idea. Oh,
Wow.
broke fishing rod or whatever.
Look
To get
at
bitten
you.
by a fish.
You are so exhausted and disheartened and everything. And for all that work, you found nothing. That is very sad indeed.
Brutal.
Yeah. Let's see if something bad happens to you while all this is happening. No, nothing bad happens to you. Isn't that nice? Which means that we can advance the clock 6 hours, and those of you who were sleeping can click on the sleep button.
Yay.
Is Ophelia, basically, yeah.
That damn rat injury no longer bothers me.
Good for you! Yeah. Okay, I think Aethuin wants to have some sleep now. And
Yes,
Grody.
yes.
Anyone else? Did Omwar have some sleep?
Onvar slept so he can have second watch.
Okay, go for the second watch.
Yeah,
Oh,
second watch.
you know
sounds
what?
good.
No thunder anymore. Because the weather has cleared up. It's not just a nice, refreshing breeze.
Not pushing this.
I'm not pushing either. I'm not getting another condition after just clearing.
Alright, Ophelia can take watch as well. She's terrible at it, but there's always a chance of succeed. Nope. We have no successful rolls for taking watch.
We're doing our best here.
Doing your best. It's going great. It's going great. As long as nothing bad happens, I'm sure you're gonna be fine, right?
Yes.
And I'm sure nothing bad. I know I had a camp thing for you.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Why would he need a camp thing?
Why would he, indeed? Aethuin is sleeping. Umvar is awake and keeping a patrol. Grody was sleeping too, right? But Ophelia is awake on patrol. And Sequinlan was awake on patrol, right?
Yes.
Yeah, good for you. And none of you saw anything.
It's making me nervous.
No reason to be. No reason to fret. Well, as it turns out, maybe there is reason to fret.
I knew it! It's manticores again, isn't it? Or more rats. A whole swarm would be bad. You see what they can do if they swarm as a group.
Okay, so reset the initiative deck. Update combatant. Get a card. There we go. Now you can draw your cards.
All right. Not yet.
I'm just still seeing the big map, and there's
Oh,
nothing
I'm
on the
sorry.
combat tracker.
Sorry about that. Activate. There we go. So Quinlan, you haven't pulled your card yet.
Oh no, not my cards!
There we go. Boom. Alright, you never saw them coming, did you? What's the scale on this map? Oh, good. It's an ambush! A bow twangs out in the dark, and it hits. You've heard this type of sound before. It's gonna hit Ophelia.
Ooh.
Oh
Which is
dear.
actually a good person to hit, because it clanks off of the armor. Huh, she says. She's hardly the only arrow that's going to come in. And this one will be shot at Ophelia. Because she's the one who is most easily identifiable. And it's another hit. Stonk, stonk. 1 damage. Clank. She's standing there to clank, clank. Huh? What's happening here is what she's saying. She can't see where the arrows are coming from, but these arrows you've seen before, and it's definitely goblinoid stuff. I think everybody is shooting at her because everybody else is out of range, aren't you? Yeah. Basically out of range. If you're not sleeping. Yeah, it's gonna have to be Ophelia. Sorry, Ophelia, you're just the pincushion of the day. That's a miss. Can we even try to hit a weak spot? Nope. Miss again. That's been how many? 5 arrows so far? Flying past and some of them plonking into her armor.
Oof.
I mean, sooner or later something's gotta hit and do damage, but it won't be that arrow. Another arrow flies and it hits. I don't think she sees the need for... Oh man, she's actually hit this time. Oof! 4 points of damage. Out of all those arrows. And... there also will be this guy. Can we finally hit anything closer than Ophelia? Omvar is close in range now, but we've got, Ophelia has taken a good hit here, so let's keep going. And it's another hit. Nope, not enough to get through. Clank. And the final guy shoots. And that's a hit. And that is not enough to go through. That was all of them. Okay then. Ophelia is now up. And she's felt the impact of all these arrows. She is not happy with this. Where are those measly things? But can she see them out there? I believe she can. So she's going to start rushing out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then she will shoot at one of them. She's terrible with a bow. But she doesn't really have anything else to hit them with. That's a hit. Dunk. Goblin screams. Sir Quinlan, you're up. How long is it gonna take you to get up to that front line, I'm asking?
Excellent question. Let me see. I'll go to, I think, this way. While shouting, ambush! Ambush!
And Grody is gonna wake up properly. I'm gonna roll with a boon here for his awareness to wake up. Nope. Aethuin, do you want to roll here to wake up? I give you a boon on your awareness. Because there's a lot of screaming around you. Let's face it. You succeed! You wake up! Huh? Omvar. Are we gonna kill some goblins?
Yeah. I was thinking, would it be an advantage if I picked up a burning log off the fire and threw it into the midst of the goblins so they better lit? Would that give us any kind of advantage?
No.
Alright, I'll just go with straight arrow shot. I'll come in, I'll move us. How far can I move?
You can move all the steps. You can move 7 squares.
Go to there.
Omvar runs. The arrow knocked, and then he draws. Roar. They shoot short bows at you. You will send them a log-sized arrow right back. Who are we shooting at?
Just one that I've got a clear shot on so I don't risk hitting Ophelia.
Yeah, like this one, maybe?
Yep. And there's no boons or banes, is there?
There is not. That's a hit. Ugh. Roll damage. They've all used their actions, so... You're just amazing at rolling the lowest possible damage every time.
Wow.
I am, yeah. You're almost hitting the target, but then there's like on the side of the target and it just bounces off. And in this case, there's leather armor too, so 1 point of damage. Yay.
Curse.
You could
A
have
curse.
16 damage. You rolled a 2. Oh, new initiative. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Now we're getting somewhere here, aren't we? Let's shoot Omvar. He has a bow. He's a dangerous man, clearly. That's a hit. Omvar, do you want to evade? Or are you going to take it?
Just trying to make that decision. With this stone structure, what's the deal with this providing cover? Is there any angle where this stops?
Yes, if he was standing 1 step further back. But if he can shoot you, you can shoot him. I don't count him as being behind cover. Damn, I should have put him behind cover. 1. Maybe he has one more step.
I think I will evade.
Very well. Ha!
What's the rules for this? Do I have to roll better than him, or...?
Yes, you do. So maybe not evade, because you have to roll 1, 2, or 3.
I won't bother then, I'll just take the hit.
Okay. That was so close to being almost nothing, and then it became something. 7 points of damage in total on you. Ah! The arrow sits in your side, and it hurts. This goblin has taken how many steps again? It was 6 meters, 8 meters, so it has 1 more step, and it's going to step into behind cover for precisely that reason. Okay, Grody the Mudman hasn't woken up yet. Huh? What? What's going on? Oh, shoot, there's like a fight out there. I'd better wake up. Omvar, you're up.
Okay, this was a good choice not to resist. Okay, I do not need that many bows pointing at me. So So I'm gonna go.
Yeah, you can definitely go there. This
Yeah.
guy does not have cover for you from there.
And I will shoot this guy who is right in front of me.
What happens if you're shooting someone right in front of you? Range combat.
That's a problem. I can just stop a few squares away, shoot him, and then move into cover with the
Standing
remainder
2
of my.
meters away gives you a bane on your attack. So you get a bane on attacking him when he stands there.
So if I'd stayed back,
So
I'd stayed like.
if you go 1, 2, 3, 4 here, shoot him and then close the distance, then yes. So you can stand over there and do the shot.
Shall.
And then run next to him. That's a hit, and no, it's not a hit. And he had shot anyway, so he can't evade.
Okay, so I will push it.
Disheartened! That's a hit. Thump, roll damage. And hit something for once. Serious. There we go. That's some damage. Still below average, but it's something. You hit the thing in the side, and it's like sticking out there, and it's not a very pleased goblin at all at this point.
I'll close in there, which should give me the best cover from everybody else.
Aethuin! You're lying down, obviously, but standing up is a free action.
Definitely would like to stand up.
Yeah. I'm taking it you have your weapons in your scabbards and whatnot ready at hand, so you don't have to pick them out of some...
Correct. So I guess I'll go here. Can I see these things well enough?
Just about. I guess there could be a bane on the roll, because it is a little bit dark, isn't it?
It is. So I'll try to shoot that one.
Yeah. It's already been hurt.
Which makes it the perfect target. If I could hit it.
It is a hit. This one has not actually done its action yet. It's going to evade that. It succeeds! But that means it's done its action, so... Can move, but not fight. Did you want to move anything more, Aethuin? Wow, this time you have succeeded in getting initiative just about before all the goblins, except the one goblin.
This will go like right here.
Alright. Sir Quinlan! Don't you have any ranged weapons at all? No, you don't.
Waddling my way over there
Why do you have
at
a
the
torch
speed of
equipped?
duck.
Why do you have a torch equipped?
It's not currently in use, though. It's just...
Okay. It's in your belt.
It's not equipped at the moment, but it is, yeah.
Okay.
Let's see, so 1, 2, 3...
So 6 squares to get somewhere.
1, 2, 3...
Ah! That's your contribution this turn.
Go forward and face the feathered fury!
Exactly. Alphelia closes the distance and she smacks this thing that's already injured. Die, creature! And she hits it, and this thing has already evaded and can't evade again.
Tragic.
10 points of damage. 9 yeah, okay. She crushes its head with a single swipe of her Morning Star, and it is dead immediately. That's all the sound you get from that thing. And that is her turn, basically. Goblins are now attacking Alphelia. And Short Sword is the day. It's the order of the day. Trying to find a weak spot. And fails miserably with a mishap.
Huh.
Toss the weapon at D3 plus 3 meters. That's going to be 5 meters away. In which direction? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 meters. That's going to land out over here, basically. Here, even. And the sword is now here.
If they had landed on the square with another goblin, would it have injured it?
Possibly. Sword. We have a sword on the field, everybody. Sword on the field. Here we go. I'm just going to put a sword down. A goblinish sword. It's right there. It's much smaller than that. There. Yeah. So that was a bit sad. Another goblin will also try to swamp Ophelia here. Dang, dang. And short sword away. Find a weak spot.
Oh, they'll soon be in range.
And it failed. Sir Quinlan! I don't know if I want to get close to a sir. I can just shoot you with a bow. Ha!
Probably the smart move, yeah.
It's a terrible move. To shoot Aethwin, but it's a hit. Do you want to evade or
No,
just take
no.
it?
I don't think I can because I
Oh,
had the movement.
yeah, you move.
Yeah.
So it's still gonna just glance off your armor. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hiding spot.
They're just like slightly bigger rats that are green.
Yes, basically. One step like that. Attack Aethwin.
Oh.
And miss completely. And 1, 2, 3. Cover. We need to bring down the horrible knight, don't we? There we go. Short sword. Sooner or later we'll find a weak spot.
They're gonna regret moving that close.
You know what? That was a success. Against a weak spot. She has the defensive ability, which allows her to parry an attack without consuming action this turn. I'm going to use it with a small shield. You never know, because she needs a 1 or a 2. She didn't get it. That's too sad. Damage then. This goes in without any reservations. 3 points. Ah, it's the gap between the things. And she's shanked between the plates. Another goblin. What do we do? Sir Quinlan has a big heavy armor. Aethwin does not have a big heavy armor. Let's shoot Aethwin. And miss completely. Let's run backwards to find some better cover. Okay, new turn. And we have yet another goblin who goes early and is right next to Omvar. Ah, take that! Short sword pulled out, stabbing you. That's a hit.
This could kill me, right? I think.
Yep. You might want to evade.
Yeah.
You have a good evade. And he rolled a 10, so anything below a 10 will fix it. Look at that! You evaded. Stepped out. Just waving that sword where you were. In the place you were a moment ago. You know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. Cover. Omvar. You are not dead yet, but you are in a bad spot, aren't you, with your armor and your hit points?
I think, would it be a good idea to use my entire move to get up behind Ophelia so that I can heal her on the next turn?
That's up to you. Would it be your entire move? It would be 1, 2, 3, 4, can get her in a single move. You don't even have to complete 2 moves. You move 7 steps, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, getting past that guy is the problem. That's why. You can't move past this guy. So you'd have to go... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, still won't work. No, you'd need both moves to get around. You're right.
Because I use the evade, I've only got 1.
Move. You can get up here though. You can get to next to this guy here.
Yeah, I think it's probably better to get up there to just dilute the goblin effect, so that they have to pick between attacking
Yep.
me or her.
That's gonna be a move like like that, basically. You're fast. Outmaneuver them. Grody is finally alive and well, and you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna do his signature move. Awake! Awake! To arms! To arms! Kill everything! And now you all have boons. Which is good, because Ophelia needs that. Okay, who's she gonna... Okay, this guy is barely injured, so let's deal with him. That's a hit. He's gonna try to parry that, because it's possible. He hasn't done his attack yet, has he? No, he has not. Yep, parry.
Oof.
That was a miss. Damage done, then, will be 11. 10 in total. She just smashes his head right in. Scrunch! And the goblin falls down dead. Aethuin, you're up.
All right. It's pretty close.
Oh,
All
do
right,
we
I'm
want to
just
use
gonna-
our knife again?
I was thinking about it. There's only 2 over there. Yeah. It's been a while since we've used it. We're gonna knife
Yep.
him.
Just shank him. You don't get... Oh, you get a boon. Yes, indeed. Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes, yes.
Is it the horn thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Gonna evade that. Or parry it. We're gonna parry it, actually. Ho!
Ooh.
Clang! Okay, parry with a dragon. Does that mean anything specific? I need to check. Combat and damage. Parry and dodge. Except rolling a dragon does not give you a counterattack. What? Oh, parrying ranged combat. No, melee. Parrying. Okay. Rolling a dragon when parrying. If you roll dragon when parrying, you immediately perform a counterattack on your opponent. An automatic hit with your weapon that cannot be dodged or parried. This does not apply if the attacker rolled the dragon as well. In that case, your dragon is just to parry, and you do not counterattack. Okay then, so when hit by an attack, parrying, you roll... Okay, if the parry succeeds, the enemy's attack hits your weapon or shield and you suffer no damage. However, if the damage exceeds your weapon's durability, the weapon is damaged and cannot be used until it's repaired with a crafting check. Why don't you roll damage to see if you exceed the durability of the short sword? The durability is a 12, so you probably won't. So you're swinging and clang and swing and clang and counterattack is gonna hit, so it's gonna be a D10 damage on you as he just and stabs you, but you have leather. You only take a single hit point damage. It scratches you on your torso as that short sword unexpectedly got underneath your guard. How could it do this? Then he's done with his maneuvers. Did you want to move at all? I think you have some extra moves.
No, I'll stay right there because I want to stab him again next turn.
That makes sense. Okay. We have a lot of goblins here who can shoot people. For example, Aethuin. It's a hit, unfortunately, Aethuin.
Oof.
But it only does 3 points of damage, so you're fine. Ugh! Your shoulder! The arrow nicked your shoulder. One, two, three, 4, 5. Shoot Grody! Grody should definitely be somewhere in cover from now on, where nobody can see him. He's hit. Roll damage. 10 points of damage on Grody. That's 9 points. Ugh!
Not our hero, Grody.
Ugh! He's been hit. Purr, 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 purr. Ah, we have to find the weak spot on Alphelia. Come on. Nope, not today. One, two, three, 4, 5. Aha! Sir Quinlan! Ambush! No, it's not really an ambush. An arrow hits you. Do you want to evade, or are you just taking it on your plate armor?
Yeah, I trust in the armor.
Trusting in the armor. Roll the damage. It's a 5. Clank. Your armor is trustworthy. Okay, here comes another goblin who's gonna try to find a weak spot. No, has already done its thing. Sir Quinlan, you can run up to goblins.
Yes, this one has made a little mistake.
Yes, it has. Oh. And it's
Hello
already
there,
fired
Mr.
its
Goblin.
weapon.
It's hammer time.
Oh my
Are
god.
we still getting a boon from Grody, or?
Oh, you're getting a boon until Grody does his next thing, so yes.
Excellent.
Prefer to fight and to conquer. See, this is how you do damage rolls, Roger. Yeah, that's an insta-kill. What does it look like?
Just crush its head against the pillar to its side.
Slump. Falls over. How many have been killed by now? It's almost half, I think. Yeah, that was Sir
I
Quinlan's
don't like
move.
that.
Yeah, that was not something they enjoyed at all. Okay, so we have a goblin here. Can still attack Grody. Let's do it. That's a hit. Nah, Grody's gonna take it. Oh my god, that was a mistake. 8 points of damage. Could have worked, but it didn't. Grody is down. No more toot.
No, Grody!
No, Grody! He will have to start rolling death checks. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Getting out of here.
Typical.
Yep. Be a coward and just run. Okay, this guy is stuck between an elf and a hard place. That's a new way of expressing that, by the way. Elf and a hard place. Just gonna have to attack Aethuin then, because Aethuin is easier to kill. Because Aethuin doesn't have a ton of armor. What? Okay,
Alright.
you get a free attack that cannot be parried or dodged.
And that's
Ha!
on this one here?
Yeah.
Alright.
Ha! Huh? Huh? No!
This is before Grody's turn, so do I get the boon as well?
No, because Grody is no longer blowing the bugle.
Alright.
But you
I-
hit
I didn't
anyway with a poison dagger, and it does 9 points of damage, which is so close to bringing him down, but not quite because of the leather armor. But
What about the poison?
yeah, that's the next question. Yeah, that's a fail. So paralyzed. Ah! And that was just like the free action. You get another attack, but not yet. Because now Grody is unconscious. Oh, he can rally himself, though. He's going to try to rally himself. That's a thing you can do. Healing, critical hit, do. Damage. Here we go. Healing. No, not that kind of. Rally. Another player character within 10 meters and it can persuade you to rally. This counts an action. You can even try to rally yourself, rolling against your will with a bane instead of persuasion. So he's going to try to roll against himself with will, with a bane, to go, I can get up again, dang it! I think he succeeded. He immediately
Wow.
heals a d6 hit points. 1. But he is up again. Also, he has a critical injury, though. We need to remember that.
Does he have
Combat
movement
damage.
as well?
What was that?
Does he have movement?
Yes, he has movement. He got his teeth knocked out. Look at him go.
But he's a duck.
He got his, I don't know.
I'm just saying, but I don't think there's teeth involved here in the beak.
That being at it, that's weird to me. Injuries. There it is. It should go into injuries, shouldn't it?
He can move. It's probably best to move him towards Omvar so I can heal him.
This is so weird. I can't move the thing. Okay. Anyway, teeth knocked out. What does that mean? Teeth knocked out. Can I add it now? Yes. Okay. It means your performance and persuasion skills are permanently reduced by 2 to a minimum of 3.
Hey, there goes his music career.
It's sad. It's because he now has a cracked beak.
Ooh.
It doesn't look very nice. But he has rallied himself. Ha! Okay. That was... He can move, and he's going to move away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the way
We better if
there.
he came towards Omvar because Omvar can heal him.
Yeah, but he would be in range of people then, so he doesn't want to be in range. Goblin Scout is gonna shoot someone, and it's gonna be Aethuin. And it's a complete miss. And then Aethuin.
Alright.
There's another goblin you
going.
can stab.
Exactly.
Ah, exactly. I like how you think, sir.
Right. Stab. Roll.
Okay, has this guy done anything yet? No. Parry. Fails completely. Ugh. 5 points of damage and a constitution check for the poison. Fails. Paralyzed.
Good.
You've just been there. Do you want to move as well? You still have, what? You have 5 more squares you can move.
I'll go here.
Ah,
Get ready
don't
to
let them
stab
get
this-
away, right?
No.
Okay, then you get stabbed.
Well, you could have run at me anyways.
Yep.
It's better I take the initiative.
Was that a hit? Yes. No, it was a hit. Oh my god. 3. That's 2 points of damage. You're fine. Ah! Ish. Fine-ish, right?
Good enough. It'll work out.
It will, surely. Ophelia. Wait a minute. This guy can run away. Let's do that. Over here. Ophelia is facing 2 paralyzed goblins, which is kind of 2, 3, 4, 5. Now she can shoot 1 goblin over there, who's not behind cover. She's not very good at it, but it's worth a shot. And look at that! It's a hit! This goblin has already done stuff, so it's damage. 3. 2 points then. Just touches the goblin ever so slightly. Omar!
Can I do far enough to do entangling roots on the one that ran off so it can't get away?
Entangling Roots has a distance of 10 meters, so you need to be in 10 meters distance. Which I think you can be, because you can run up here and from there do your Entangling Roots. Or here. You can be there, for example.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay, so we're standing over here. And you can see that guy enough to entangle them. Power level 1. Okay. Ensnaring roots. Unable to move. We'll have a boon because of... Yes, this is Restrained Goblin. Ah!
So the one who ran off the map is gone. I can't get him.
You can't see that far into the dark. It's too dark because of the... they're too far away from the campfire. Sir Quinlan, what do you want to do?
Might as well get a bit closer here.
Yeah, this is one Goblin Scout that needs to roll to be not paralyzed. And fails. And this is one who needs to roll against your Ensnaring Roots. With a boon. What was it, a strength check? No, it's an evade roll with a boon. Okay. Because you only did power level 1. Aha! Has broken free. Now that counts as an action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just trying to get away from you all. You're terrible people. One final shot at Omvar. And now I'm going to put in the darkness rules, putting those into effect. How about that? Darkness. Oh, you can't hit... They have night vision, so it's fine for them, but you don't. Omvar is going to get hit by an arrow. The final attempt here. That's a hit. Do you want to evade?
Yeah, I will do.
You succeed. Yes, only just. It had an 8, you rolled a 7. You succeed fair and square. Running away into the dark. Sir Quinlan. I don't think you can catch up with the guys in the dark. There's one guy, yeah, standing over here, and you can get up to and block them from escaping if you run all your run.
I'll try to get them back here by persuading them, if possible.
No, that's not going to be possible. I can
No,
tell you right now.
even if I try to convince them by saying that otherwise we will harm their paralyzed friends.
Okay. Roll a persuade check with a bane. Stranger things have happened.
Get back here, or your friends will get it.
We give up! We surrender! This goblin here has to roll a constitution check to no longer be succeeds. We surrender. Yeah, they're all going to be surrendering now. Throws away the weapons. Good. That ends that combat. And I'm going to say it ends the session too, because I'm looking at the time. Our adventurers have once again managed to vanquish a nefarious enemy who came from the dark and attacked them when they couldn't possibly defend themselves, or so the goblins thought. They were wrong, of course. I want to thank everybody who has tuned in or will be watching on YouTube. Remember, communication is through the chat, through the YouTube comments. Follow the channel, ring the bell, subscribe to YouTube, and we will change our schedule for this time slot. And unfortunately, we're not going to see Ben coming back anytime soon, but hopefully he will come back when real life gets better for him. Yeah, if you want to join Dragonbane, check out the Start Playing .games page. Check out for Mikael Hellstrom, and we will be happy to have you. See you when we see you next. Bye.